Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session. I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope you had a fabulous weekend. We had a nice weekend, a very nice weekend, in fact. My husband and I went out with our daughter on Saturday, did a little bit of Christmas shopping. We went trying to look for a fake tree. Yeah, we're in the fake Christmas tree phase now of our lives because I don't know. It's kind of bittersweet because it used to be one of our traditions every single year, and this dates back to even when I was a child. On my birthday weekend, which would be this weekend coming up, we all go out to the tree farm or whatever you call it. We don't have tree farms here, the tree tent. And we all, together as a family go out and pick out the perfect Christmas tree. And then we go out to lunch together and all that yada yada stuff. And I've loved doing it for many, many years. However, now that we're getting older and we split our time between here and the Florida Keys. So this year, I'm not sure where we're going to be at Christmas, quite honestly. I don't know if we're going to be at our regular house or if we're going to be down south. I'm not quite sure yet. So this way, with a fake tree, we can go either way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we went ahead and ordered a fake tree because nary could a tree be found. All right. It was just, oh my gosh. We went into Michael's. I thought I was going to get hives. There were so many people in there. Oh my gosh. It was making me very nervous. And we went to Michael's to look for trees, and we went to fake trees, and we went to Lowe's to look for fake trees. And we need a tree that is 6.5 feet tall. We can't have one bigger because of where we placed it in our main house. So yeah, couldn't find any anywhere, so that was disappointing. So we went ahead yesterday, and my husband and I looked online, and we purchased one, and it should be delivered soon. So we did that. So that was exciting. And what else did we do? Oh yeah, and then Sunday we went out with our son because Saturday he was busy. He was at the shooting range with some friends on Saturday, so he didn't go out with us Saturday. So we took him out to breakfast on Sunday, and that was very nice to spend time with our gems because it so rarely happens when we're, together these days. Anyway, okay, enough of that rambling. Let's see. Well, I'll ramble some more about what else has been going on. My husband's truck, the wrecked truck that my kids got into the accident with, and they were fine, thank the Lord. That it finally made it. It took an entire week to get from the tow yard to the collision place because it's some 3 hours away. And yeah, it was just a mess. But I got it cleared up, so that's good. So we're hoping to get the estimate on if it's going to be totaled or if it can be fixed, yada yada. Hopefully we'll get that information this week. And if you didn't watch my ramble session last week, on Thanksgiving weekend, my kids were driving in my husband's truck. They were out in the boonies. They were camping, and they were driving home for a little bit for something. And a lady, they were driving south, and a lady was coming north. Well, where they were at, it's all dirt roads. There are no stop signs, no nothing. Obviously, if you know how to drive, you are to yield at any intersection. So my daughter yielded before proceeding through the intersection. The lady coming, I guess she would have been driving east, coming from the west, going east, and she T-boned them in the passenger side of my husband's truck. Thankfully, my daughter was more than halfway through the intersection, and at the place they got T-boned was toward the bed of the truck. Anyway, that's just in case you didn't know the whole story of that. Okay, so there's that. Everyone's fine. Everyone was fine. We're just in the process now of figuring out what to do with my husband's truck. So let's get into the Fauxbonichi. Okay, as most of you know, I have been in and out, okay? I've been in a funk, all right? And that, in my world, being in a funk is just another way of saying depression. Yeah. I don't think I've ever shared this with you guys before, but yes, I do suffer from depression. And you know, it comes and it goes, and, you know, I deal with it. And I guess the good news is that I've had it, you know, probably my whole life, but now that I've had it so long, and especially as an adult, I can recognize it. And so, you know, I do what I can to take the steps that I need to kind of flip things around for myself. So, yeah, that was part of the reason why I was not in such a great mood to do these pages that are now missing and will probably remain missing. However, over the weekend, I turned a corner, you know, thank the Lord, and I was scrolling through some of the posts on a Fauxbonichi journalers group, and I will link them below. And one of the gals on there I've been friends with for quite some time, she expressed that she missed my pages, and I guess it's really sweet to be missed. Because I hadn't been posting for a while. And actually, was it on the Fauxbonichi group? Anyway, it was on a Facebook group. It was on a journaling group that I belong to. And anyhow, yeah, it is nice to be missed. And so it just kind of, you know, gave me the gentle encouragement that I needed to just jump back in again and start. And so, yeah, I decided, okay, well, since Saturday was December 1st, I was going to start December 1st, and I am hoping to stay on the Fauxbonichi wagon for the entire month of December. So this is my December 1st page. Today, I will go ahead and do my December 2nd page. That is how I journal typically. I wait for the day to end, and then I then journal the following day about the previous day. I hope that made sense. On the Facebook group, some people were mentioning about the pocket here. This is just simply a piece of canvas. I had gotten a big old 3-pound bag of canvas core, like canvas remnants, and so I've been using them up, and I'll show you in just a second one of the ways I've been using it up. Here's another way, which is super cute too. I've been using archival ink and stamping images on a piece of the canvas, cutting out the canvas, and then just fraying the edges. And I think it comes out really cute, and they're just make nice little embellishments. You can turn them into, you could glue it onto a tat. You could do whatever, you know, like use your creativity. So there's a little ornament, and then I have some Merry Christmas ones. So been using that and doing that. And let's see what else. Yeah. And that's it. This is like a little cupcake liner from the Dollar Tree. I just layered that up with a cluster I had made that was in my stash. And I had gone online and gotten a bunch of these numbers for this month. Although I do think that I ordered stickers from Brooke, my Brookie Boo, on ReCreations by Brooke. And I think they're coming this week. So anywho, yeah, I'll be using those, and I'll show you those when I get them. So yeah, I've really been into making pockets or doing other types of things to my pages rather than just simply writing. So yeah, so this way I can stick a lot of stuff in too, right? So I just made a giant tag for my journaling. This is a picture. Sorry if there's a glare. Here's a picture of some journals that I was working on this weekend and started last week when my crafty bestie came over. So I'll show you those in a minute. Because I had some questions on those as well. And then this right here, these are these super cute like money holders. We happen to be at the Dollar Tree. My daughter was getting decorations for her classroom, and I saw these money holders and I thought these would be fabulous in a junk journal, right? They come like this, all right? So what I did was I just took a sheet of old scrapbook paper and glued that in, made a little tag from the extra paper I had here left over, made a little tag. Now I'm looking at it, I want something up here. And then wrote my journaling on the back. And then I just simply glued the ends of this little card thing together to make a little pocket, right? And then that goes, that just simply goes right into this pocket. Yeah, like I said, I've really been enjoying doing pockets because you can fit so much stuff in there, and it just, I don't know, it's just more fun. It's more fun. And, well, as you can see as well, I need to finish washi taping, all of that. I'm not going to do that all in one go. I don't think. I'm just going to do it day by day and see how it goes. So there's the beginning of that. And I did look in my magazine stash and found a Christmas tree. So that's definitely going on a page to denote that we ordered our first fake tree. Anywho, so that's that. Then I also started a new book, and this will be for next year, right? I decided, and I've told you before, normally when I do my Fauxbonichi books and alter my composition books, well, first of all, they're usually Staples brand gridded. I don't have any, and but I do have other regular ones, and I just need to use what I have before I go out and buy more stuff. So that's just the way it is. And lately I've been covering everything up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, a while back, well, remember like a couple months ago, I had stopped gluing my pages because I just didn't have the time. I do not like that. I like them glued. I like them glued. Now, see those wrinkles there? Yeah, not a fan. Again, though, I cover up my pages a lot lately, so it's not like that big of a deal, but it was really bugging me. And I used the Jot. Remember last week I had shared that I got these Jot glue sticks and I was going to try them out. Yeah, it's a no-go for me as far as gluing my composition book pages together. However, a while back, somebody, and here's some more. Look at those wrinkles, right? Yeah, that is no bueno, okay? No bueno. However, look at this page. This is glued and there is nary a wrinkle. Okay, I'll tell you what I did, and it's thanks to a viewer on here, and I can't remember, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was, but they had suggested that I use just PVA glue, right? Now, this right here is a mixture of PVA glue and water. It's just watered down white school glue. And I took an old brush and I just, brushed it all on there and then stuck the pages together and then rolled it out with my brayer and then put wax paper on, of course, so nothing sticks, and then put my heavy books on it. And they came out so stinking smooth. I mean, they have, like, some of the pages might have a few wrinkles in it, but not that big of a deal. I was quite impressed because I thought that the watered down glue would be too watery. The only thing that I have found is that they do not dry completely under the compression of the books, right? So I do need to let my book come out and play for a little bit in the fresh air so that they dry completely before moving on. And I'm hoping to get this whole book done in the next 2 weeks so that I will be ready. This will be my January, February book for next year, and I'm going to just be prepared and ready to go. What a novel idea. So there's that. I wanted to share this because I'm so excited. I received this as a birthday gift, and you know who you are, and I thank you, and I love you. So thank you very much. It is the very talented and awesome Karen Campbell's new Mixed Media Magic book, and I absolutely love it. I love her artwork, and I can't wait to dive in. So again, thank you so much for thinking of me. I love it. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show you the last thing I think I wanted to show you is these. These are what my girlfriend and I, let's find the ones that we worked on. My crafty bestie came over, right? And we were working on little golden book junk journals. Okay. So these are the two that I did with her. However, when we first started, I only made a 1-inch spine. Don't like that. And I also, like, I put Tyvek on it, and then I put fabric over it, and then I had such a hard time with these journals. I don't know what my problem was. Even my girlfriend was like, what is wrong with you? You act like you've never made a book in your life, Like, yeah, I was so off my game that day. I don't know what happened. Anyhow, I literally had nightmares that evening about these journals. So when I woke up on when was it? Friday, I guess. Yeah. When I woke up on Friday, I thought, okay, I have got to fix these. So I literally cut the book back apart again, disassembled the whole thing that I had done previously. And I increased my spine to 1.5 inches, and I just used whatever thick cardboard I have. It's like chipboard. I don't even know, probably less than 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, that's what I use for my spine. If you want a separate video on how I do this, I can do that. I can show you how to take a little golden book apart, and show you how I just simply used a piece of canvas to reconstruct, well, a piece of canvas and a piece of cardboard to reconstruct the spine. And it is very sturdy, right? Very sturdy. Sorry if there's a glare. And yeah, I love the way that they came out. The other thing I like about how they came out is, first of all, I'm a plain Jane. Usually when it comes to stuff like this, I'm not very like, I'm not an embellishing kind of person. I do like things to be plain. However, when doing a spine like this with just a piece of canvas to reinforce the structure of the book, you can do whatever you want, you know, and that's, I find beauty in that. Yeah. So these are going to have 2 signatures, by the way, only 2 signatures, because they're going to be fairly thick signatures. And I could sew the signatures in, and then I could even sew up like a snippet or whatever, like a fabric snippet, and just glue it right on top to cover all that up. I could get some rosette trim. There are so many things I could do. Or I could just leave it plain. I could put some bling here, some lace, whatever, to zhuzh up this part right here. There are just so many options, and you don't have to go through the whole rigmarole of like finding Tyvek and putting Tyvek on and then trying to cover it up, you know. This just covers beautifully. The canvas covers beautifully. And of course, I'm sure you can get canvas in any color or whatever you want. You know what I mean? This canvas, again, I don't know if I mentioned it or not. This canvas I got a while back at Tuesday morning. They just had a big old bag, sorry for the glare, of canvas remnants from Canvas Core, and it was like all of, I don't even know, maybe $5. And so I have all these, you know, canvas pieces to use up, so why not, right? Now here's one of the issues that I came across when I was doing these over the weekend. Okay, now this one here, the glue that I used, again, this is one single strip of canvas. Okay, and it covers, I just want to make mention of this, it covers on the little golden book this like scored piece right here. Okay, so when I do the video, if you want one, showing you how I take apart the book and how I put it back together, I can do that. Just leave a comment below. In fact, I might go on live tomorrow to do it. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, see, there's like a scored part, right? So you can open the original book. Well, when you make your journals, you want this part, or some people do, some people don't. If you don't use this little part right here and you just cut it right here, which you can do, I've seen people do, if you're going to add in the original pages, you either need to cut them or fold them. I'll go into that if I do another video. So yeah, anyhow, yeah, so this is just one piece of canvas, and if you notice, I have it stitched, right? I stitched that previous to gluing it onto the book, and I just, for this book here, I used Aleene's tacky glue and a paintbrush, okay, to smooth it out. Now, on this book here, because I wanted those little, the score marks to be harder or more secure, right? Now, on here, and you'll notice, you see the markings right there. I used Fabri-Tac, okay? And it, like, leaves a mark, right? You can see the glue mark. No big deal, though, because I'm going to cover this up anyway, right? I'm going to put trim here, or lace, or dangles, or, like, those little ball things, or whatever I choose to put there on the front and on the back. So it really doesn't make that big of a difference. But I will tell you that it really does reinforce that scored part right there, with the Fabri-Tac, because the Fabri-Tac glues a lot more hard, I guess, than the tacky glue does. Although it's more stiff. It's more stiff. So yeah, so I did 5 books this weekend, or starting from last Thursday until this weekend, and finished those up. And then this week, my crafty bestie's coming back over to work on signatures for the books. So we'll see what happens, right? But aren't those super cute, right? I think they came out really nice. Again, it's just one piece of canvas. That's it. It's just one piece wrapped around and glued in. And I do the stitching ahead of time, right? Before I glue it down. So anyway, so that's what I've been working on. Some other things I've been working on here and there, but yeah, that's about it, I think. I think that's all I wanted to share. So yeah, I'm going to work on my Fauxbonichi today. I really want to stay on track. I really want to stay on the wagon for this month. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. And I will catch you sometime soon. Again, let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video showing you how I do this. I think I can do that if you want. Or you can simply just type into YouTube, the search engine in YouTube, Little Golden Book Junk Journals, and I'm sure that there are a plethora of videos out there. You know, but I'd be happy to do one for you if you want. So let me know. Yeah. Anyway, I'll say goodbye for now. Got lots of things to work on today. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.